This is Kevin Harris. I'm presenting for EDL 856, Module 5, Understanding My Community. I'll be dealing with Beloit, Kansas, the city of, and USD 273 Beloit, mainly the high school. In order to get through this, I'm gonna do part of it and then leave part of it and just let you look at it through the slide. Beloit is a rural county located in Mitchell County, Kansas, originally Willow Springs, Kansas, and was renamed in 1870 to Beloit. There are 3 schools located in Beloit: North Central Kansas Technical College, Beloit St. John's, which is our Catholic school here, and USD 273 Beloit, and I will be dealing with that mostly. Beloit, USD 273, traditions, high school community orchestra, Beloit relays, Beloit invitational wrestling tournament. Many of our past students have come back to be teachers in Beloit. City customs, Chautauqua Isle of Lights, which is a big light show presented from Thanksgiving to Christmas or New Year's. We have Beloit Community Orchestra. The annual 8-man all-star football game is held at Trojan Stadium. Veterans Day Parade, the annual car show is held here. We're very big on the veterans. Beloit High School is a Gemini 1 school, a Kansas Can redesign project. Many of the things we do are the library redesign. You can see a picture down there of the comfort and the design to make it good for the students. We're having a greenhouse built this summer. We just opened last year a coffee shop for our kids, our students, and our community comes to that. Student-led conferences. With our 2 conferences that we have for parent-teacher conferences, our second one is led by our students. They prepare and do everything for that conference. They present to their parents also. We have character education, which we do every day or every week. We do one small thing once a month. That means our students do one thing for either the school or the community every month. We have a 40 service hour learning that we do. We do career cruising, and we have a number of guest speakers that come. Beloit has a population of 3,710 with a median age of 40.6 years old. Educational level, as you can see there, is 95% high school diploma, 30% basically bachelor's degree, and 10% graduate degree. We have 464 in our elementary and 328 in our 7th through 9th grade. You can see the breakdown there. Population characteristics: sex is 51.5% male and 48.5% female. Occupation, very big farming community. Very big farming community. Other occupations, the USD 273 is a big part of our stuff. We have manufacturing, medical, and retail, one of the better hospitals in the area. We feel like our manufacturing is mainly farming equipment. Race, as you see, we have a 93.1% white, so we don't have a lot of diversity here in Beloit. 3% Hispanic. Creed, you can see right there, 47% Protestant and 31% Catholic. Nationality, mainly German community. Communication channels, as you can see, just reading through this, we're very fortunate to have a number of radio stations here in town and the surrounding area that cover us very well. We have very few activities that are not on the radio or even on TV. We produce a paper at our school once a month. We also have another type of paper that comes out once every semester. We have Beloit Call, which is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday paper, and the Salina Journal, which carries most of our national news. Other means of communication would be our school website, which is very good, fairly friendly to people to get through. The city website. We also use a lot of Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and we encourage our students and our parents to use Skyward. That's where we put all of our grades and everything, and parents and students can get on there minutely, daily, monthly, whenever they want to. We encourage them to do it very frequently. Community groups. Won't spend a lot of time here, but Leadership Mitchell County, very good. It's a group of about 20 people that learn every year. It's a new group, and they learn so much about Mitchell County. Ministerial Alliance, which works with our school very well, Chamber of Commerce, Historical Society, Beloit Fairgrounds. You can see we have all of the big things here. Community groups, school organizations. As I said a while ago, we are a Juvenile 1 school, which is a redesign, as you can see, and we have done a number of things to make, or what we feel like makes our school one of the best and certainly friendly to the students. We have employee council, the Beloit School Committees, Beloit Booster Club. We have an educational foundation that raises money for scholarships every year. So we do a number of things right there. Leadership. The community leadership is the mayor, city council, and all of the sub-councils and everything that they have. And our school is school board, 7 members, just like everyone else, with superintendent, principal, assistant principal, AD, and our counselors. Those are most of our leaders. Community leadership characteristics, community leaders. You know, one of the big things they work on are our water, our electric, our sewer, drainage, streets, and housing. We've had trouble with that in the past, but they have corrected most of the errors that we've had. Used to, man, when it just lightning barely, we would have electrical power outages, and we don't really have that anymore. And we provide, our city provides all of our electricity. Streets, we've had in the past some drainage problems. I believe they've eliminated all of those too. Accessibility, I feel like our city council and our school board is very, very accessible. You see them at almost everything. They're out and they're about. They're accessible. They want to talk to you. It seems like they want to know what's going on. As you can see in that previous one, most of our school board members live, and our city people live inside the city, and like I say, they're very, very visible. Encouraged to call our city, our superintendent, our board members. Like I say, our board members, I feel like they want to talk to you about what is going on. They want to be in the know, and they want to know if there's problems. Our board members also are well informed by our superintendent. Economic conditions, the median household income is $46,148. Housing cost $107. You can get houses anywhere from $25,000 to probably a couple million. There's a few of them here in town. Rent $574. So you can see right there, we have a very low unemployment rate of 2.1. Again, our main business have slowed a little bit is sunflower manufacturing, Caraco. They're farming. So with the farming community not doing as well as it has been doing in the past, they have slowed down a little bit. USD 273. We're down a little bit from where we've been in the past years, but not very much. We are dropping from a 3A school to a 2A school this next go-around, and we'll probably stay there for a while, but in about 6 years, it looks like we're going to go back up because our elementary has some fairly good-sized classes. We have 42% free and reduced lunch, which is not exceptionally high. Political structure. Everybody seems to work together. As I said earlier, everybody wants to know what's going on. They want to be in the know. They want our community to do well in everything that we do. We have a very, I don't know whether you would call it competitive or what it would be, but everybody wants our community to do well in everything that we do. Down there you can see where we get all of our money for our education. 9.3 million for the state, 1.2 from the federal government, 7.1 from the local government, which is a total of, we bring in $17 million, and this year our budget was $11,272,000. So we're doing okay right now. Everybody's kind of hurting for money, but we're doing a little bit better than a lot are doing. We spend about 59% of our money on our instruction, whether that be for teachers or whatever. Social tensions, we have very few social tensions here in Beloit. We like I said, we're not multicultural very much, and there are very few social tensions. There could be a few cliques in school every now and then, but as administrators, they do a very good job of taking care of these. We try to encourage all of our students to sit and talk with as many others as they can. I guess if there's one tension in town, and it's usually between the adults, it's not between kids. It's the tension a little bit between Beloit St. John's and Beloit High School. Sometimes we have a little bit of tension there between if a student might leave one and go to the other, or use of facilities or something. There's sometimes a little bit of tension that comes up in there. Extra sources of information. We have a school calendar. As you see over to the right, we have a Pride magazine that comes out every semester. We do our paper every 6 weeks. School board meetings every month. We have our principal does a review of the school board meeting the next day afterwards. He does that for the teachers. And you can see right there the productions that we have. Power structure, USD 273. You know, it really should be the citizens, then the school board, then the superintendent. That's the way I feel. These are really not in order, because I think our students, which are stuck on there, they may be right there. They may be a little bit higher. We really value what our students think here at Beloit. And you can see the rest of what we do right there. The city, the citizens, the mayor, the city council, and I'm a big believer in we may have elected officials, but the citizens are really the ones that we're serving there. And in the school, we're serving the students. I mean, I don't people can say what they want to say, but we're here to serve students and do what's best for them. May not be what some people think is best, but we want to do every time what we think is right for each and every one of our students. Through this, I say I kind of went through it in a hurry, because I went through it once and I was gone with my 15 minutes in about, I wasn't even half done. So I rushed through this a little bit quicker. We are a very open school. If anybody ever wanted to come and visit Beloit, I think all you have to do is call our administration, and they're open to other school districts coming and seeing what we do, because we feel like we're one of the top-notch schools in the state. Other people may not think that, don't really know, but we certainly feel like we are. We're very progressive. We want our kids to be successful. We work with our kids all the time to make them as successful as we can possibly make them. We visit with them. We let them visit with us. We guide them. They guide us. We do all kinds of things for that, and we, like I say, we want our kids to be successful just like every other community does. But sometimes I feel like we really value what our students have to say and what they want to do. Thank you for listening, and I'm excited about meeting all of you guys through all of this and seeing what your school districts do. Thank you. Mom, can you come help me, please?
You what?
I don't know whether I got all this, but I need, where this video was, I need to upload it. And I guess it's still running even. I don't know.
Why'd you only have 3 of those Trojans on there instead of 4?
Because I had to have my
face on
face
there.
down here.
Okay.
But it looks like it's still running. I don't know how to get it back.
Well, press stop or something.